On to stage 3 of the Dakar, and it's semi-marathon day. At the finish line, the assistance crews will have 2 hours to work on the vehicles before they're locked up for the night. Rally 2 leader Romain Dumontier getting warmed up. I'm in a decent position overall, and today I'll be able to make the most of the lines of the guys in front of me. So hopefully it all goes well.
Donc voilà, j'espère que ça va bien se passer.
There's a lot of tricky navigation on the menu today, with the roadbook notes coming thick and fast through an early rocky section. It's then out onto the dunes, but the riders will still have to be extremely focused. They'll be doing another 400 plus kilometres against the clock before a long ride to the marathon bivouac in Al Salamia. We've been losing high-profile riders every day since this Dakar began, and sadly today was no exception. Just 11 kilometres into the stage, Sam Sunderland ground to a halt due to a mechanical issue with his gas. The British star, a two-time winner of the rally, waited for over 3.5 hours before being forced to retire.
What happened?
Yeah, I'm not really sure at the moment. Looks like something bad, but
Engine?
I'm not really sure, but for now I can't keep going.
Sam withdrawing for the 7th time in 11 editions. Well, that means there's only one remaining gas factory rider in the rally, Daniel Sanders, who is still feeling the after effects of a broken femur last year. The start of this 46th edition hasn't been kind to the Australian, who's currently running 8th overall. He was around 10 minutes off the pace today in 13th. Tobias Ebster is making his debut in the most hardcore way possible, in the assistance-free Original by Mature class. He's the nephew of Austrian rally raid legend Heinz Kinnegadner, one of the top riders in the 1990s. Not only is Ebster doing Original, he is currently leading the class by nearly 40 minutes from Jérôme Martini of Belgium. Not bad for a newbie. This is a second Dakar routing for Niels Terek, but his first as part of the Chinese factory team, Covey. The Frenchman's riding last year's model of the 450 rally, with Sunier and the privateer Mason Klein both on the new bike, but he is currently outdoing the pair of them as he sits in 29th place overall. 18th last year, Terek says he isn't targeting any particular result, he just wants to reach the finish line. On to a couple of the top privateers in the Rally GP class, starting with Martin Micek. The Czech rider finished 10th in 2021 and he currently lies 10th in 2024. He did injure his left hand yesterday, so there was a bit of discomfort today, but otherwise he was delighted to enjoy the full range of Saudi terrain. Micek is looking forward to fighting all the way to Yanbu. Any fans of the Dakar bikes over the past decade will need no introduction to Stefan Svitko, who was runner-up to Toby Price back in 2016. The Slovak has never belonged to a factory team, but he remains one of the most consistent riders out there. He was 8th today, despite hitting a rock and damaging his rear disc in the early part of the stage. Svitko is in position number 14 overall. Unfortunately, rider number 14 also had to quit the rally today. Sebastian Bühler came off his bike at kilometre 360 and was quickly joined by Price and Skylar Howes. It was reassuring to see the German on his feet, but his fellow competitors quickly realised he wasn't in good shape and called for medical assistance. Bühler was taken to hospital for checks on some lower back pain. It's a real shame for the Hero Motorsports team, who have already lost Joaquim Rodriguez.
Myself and Skylar stopped with him. We were both trying to help him. We called the helicopter and then just made sure nobody else in that danger kind of got caught out.
Well, Hero may have lost Bula, but they still boast the overall leader in Ross Branch. The Kalahari Ferrari admitted he made some silly navigation mistakes after a solid start, but he nevertheless ended up 5th on the stage. Branch isn't looking too far ahead, he is just enjoying the ride, day by day.
Winning is the hardest part, but having fun is the easy part. So I had a lot of fun today as well, and just happy to be out here. All the puzzle pieces are coming together slowly, so we've just got to keep it up on 2 wheels for the next couple of days, and then we can start attacking for the last couple of days of the rally.
Adrian van Beveren said the navigation was so tricky today and you had to be so focused that he felt pretty frazzled by the time he'd done 440 kilometres. The Frenchman couldn't resist trying to get over a big dune at one point, but got a little stuck. Still, with a few penalties being handed out for speeding, he jumped up to 3rd place on the stage, just ahead of Howes. AVB was expecting big gaps today. He sits 5th overall. His Honda factory teammate Ricky Brabeck is faring even better in 3rd place. The American said he was a little off the pace this morning, making a couple of early navigation hiccups, and it wasn't easy with so many notes squeezed in close together. But as the stage wore on, he upped the tempo and only finished 1 minute and 11 seconds down on the winner in 3rd place. The 2020 champion is very much in the mix. Pablo Quintanilla actually set the fastest time today, but he was denied a 7th Dakar stage win after incurring a 6-minute speeding penalty, dropping him down to 7th. The Chilean caught Luciano Benavides and Nacho Cornejo during the day, but says he is still missing a little something on the new bike. He's right up there though, in 4th overall. After Pablo was demoted, victory went to Kevin Benavides. The defending champion lost time yesterday after some navigation mistakes, so he was dialed in from the start today and did a fine job after setting off in 19th. This is his 8th Dakar stage win, lifting him to 6th place overall. Not bad for a man who fractured his fibula a month ago.
I feel good. Was not an easy start, of course, but I think I start to feel more in the rhythm, so I am happy with the feeling of my body and everything.
Joan Barreda originally finished 2nd, but a 12-minute penalty dropped him down to 15th. The opener, Nacho Cornejo, only lost 3.5 minutes as he came in 6th. Overall leader Branch is being chased by a pack of 4 Hondas led by Cornejo, with Kevin the best of the KTMs, just under half an hour separating the top 10. Well, now we're going to shine the spotlight on Jean-Loup Lepin, who is currently 3rd in the Rally 2 class.